I think from what I have heard so far, I'm comforted by one thing, that the level of domestic borrowing is going to come down, because we are very concerned about public debt. The rate at which debt is growing is very, very concerning, it's very worrying to us. And whereas debt is not bad, particularly if it is used to expand the economy, and the expansion of the economy generates higher tax revenues, generates higher exports. That is good because you have the capacity to repay whatever you borrowed. But if the debt that you are contracting is not expanding the economy, is not generating additional revenues, is not generating additional exports, then that's where the worry is. So we need to make sure that whatever money we are borrowing actually is productively used. The borrowing that is dangerous is a borrowing that is going to be used for consumption, buying cars, what have you. So we need to ensure that all the money we borrow is invested in capital projects, and there's value for money from those capital projects in order to generate higher growth in the economy, generate more tax revenues, generate more exports, so that we can sustainably maintain our debt. So that, to me, that reduced borrowing by government is what is important in this budget.
Currently, the budget doesn't address the challenges which we face, because even currently, because of this unpredictable inflation, we thought that there will be reduction of taxes, but the government maintained the taxes. And our recommendation was that, can we make sure that we reduce the tax, or we effect the tax cuts on fuel? But you can clearly know that the stand of the government has refused to consider such a recommendation. And then secondly, we thought that, can we make it a priority to make sure that the government recapitalizes the railway transport? But you see that even it's not catered for. What is allocated for the railway is very little. Even agriculture is still lacking. We thought that we could build the capacity of local production through agriculture, but it's still lacking. So I think the budget, to a certain extent, it has some shortcomings, but we are going to closely monitor, and later we shall evaluate. Basing on what we have been engaging through the East African Business Council, these governments have invested and have allocated a lot of money in strengthening and improving the infrastructure, mainly the railway. Because you find that what Tanzania has invested in, that even up to Mwanza, now you can use the standard railway gauge. And for us, the traders are going to start using the central corridor. You find that even our cargo, you can be getting it from Jinja or Port Bell. So they are easing, because they are trying to invest to see how can the budget facilitate trade and development. And even these countries, they have been so tough on trying to fight corruption, mainly Tanzania. So we think that if the government can take it a priority, our concern, we as the traders, is to make sure that they can facilitate us to carry out trade at ease. Mainly our concern is the operation costs are so high now in Uganda, but to find, okay, they have maintained, but they haven't counted the expenses. So we are going to still to struggle to survive. And now this is a recovery period, nothing we can do. But even during the budgeting process, we shall continue engaging the government to make sure that our views and recommendations next time are considered. Only what we can advise the government, this is a very tricky situation. If the budget can make targets, but they don't consider on reducing on government expenditure, why can't the government reduce on its expenditure? And then you're saying that let us tighten our belts. But as the government tighten their belts effectively, there is saying that also we are trying, but let it be more practical. Secondly, we need to see that businesses need to be facilitated. We just coming from COVID-19, and then with this inflation, more businesses are going to collapse. So let the government listen to different stakeholders. Several engagements can assist in formulation better policies, which we think are very vital for this nation.